Hello, slow-going tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Forest Emblem 4 with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode, we got stuck in the forest going really slowly. I think it's just the way the map is designed, so I'm going to try not to dwell on it too much longer. But suffice to say, this is a slow map, no doubt about it. Now, before we start getting into the little boss fight coming up here, I did do a little bit of looking ahead, just so I'm not caught off guard too badly. We will want, or perhaps should, send some units back to Selene and over towards this bridge. If we want to do everything... I mean, we knew we were going to have to fight down here, so it's not really too much of a surprise. But, like usual, once you conquer the castle, things will start going fairly quick. So it would be smart to send some people down, and I also am aware that I should leave some people to guard this castle. I believe it is recommended to leave some archers or something up here, so I'll probably split the forces. Also, I did double check. This was kind of a weird thing, because I think I tried to move over the mountains earlier. Not on this map, but just earlier in the game, and we could not seem to move over them. It seems like most promoted units can walk on mountains. It's still very hard, but once you've been promoted, I think a forest is 3 movement points, and I think a mountain is also 3 movement points. But unpromoted units can't, period. Or at least, like, unpromoted Cav. Probably, like, I don't know if Arden could ever walk over it as an armor knight. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe I never tested it out with, like, Myrmidons or archers like Jemka or whatever. But anyway, point is we can technically cross the bridge and then start walking through the mountains here. Looks like the shortest route is kind of this way, and then you only have to walk through, like, 3 mountain tiles to kind of get through it, kind of thing. So that's going to be sort of the plan, and, yeah, that's pretty much it. I should maybe also send Aaron down to, like, kill this guy, because he's kind of a jerk. We could ignore him, but I have been using Aaron to kind of, you know, chip down these, this group of enemies, which was pretty effective. But from what I understand, anyway, again, with a little bit of looking forward, I kind of want Aaron down here, because we might need her. And we probably want some mounted units that are quick down there as well. So, how do we do this? Well, first off, we might as well focus on these 3 guys, get some more kills. Now, oh, also, final update. This is probably the wrong village. I think it turns out that this is the village you want to send Sylvia into to dance. And I sent someone else, so I think I may have messed that up. We'll find out pretty soon, but I think I actually did mess it up. That's what happens. Okay, updates complete. So, killing armor knights, what level are they? Do we care? Level 19? That's a decently good level. So we can definitely get some experience off of them. Beowulf's about to get a level up, so we might as well give it to him. Lex is about to get a level up, sure. These are the guys that would actually get a lot of experience, or I say a lot, but at least a reasonable amount, so sure. Also, I don't expect, like... Oh yeah, that's right, I was going to turn those back on. So I was getting a little frustrated with how long this map was taking, so I ended up turning off animations. I kind of regret it because I like seeing them. It saves a little bit of time turning them off, but I still think this is probably more fun to watch. Do you think Alec can kill one of these guys on his own? I'm guessing no. 19 damage times 2 is probably as good as he can do. Yeah. Assuming I did the math right. Let's send Beowulf first. Now, he's got this mighty brave sword. He can just get a kill on his own, get him a level up. I like Beowulf. I mean, you give someone the best weapon in the game and they turn out pretty amazing. Surprise, surprise. Alright, dude. 1 HP, 1 skill, 1 strength, 1 speed. Very nice. Mr. Forest Knight. Okay. And then, like, Lex is pretty high level, I gotta say. Aaron could use some experience too, I suppose. Let's see if I can have Lex not quite kill it. That's 23 damage times 2, I think. Also, ridiculous amounts of defense. Oh, not 2 attacks. Also, very little experience. Well, what do we want? Erin, I kind of want to start sending her south. Either via return or via flying. There's some people that are kind of a higher priority for sending home. We've got the warp staff on Aideen, and the return staff is on... somebody. Not Lewin... Raquisius? Where's Raquisius? She's over here somewhere. We already used her. Yeah, so she's got return. Okay. My two returners are right there. Which means I should move people closer to them so I can kind of group this all up better. Let's, also very important to keep these lover bonuses going for this chapter. We're definitely working on Taltia and Azel, as well as Claude and Sylvia, specifically, yeah. And it's going to take a little while, so just keep working at it. So what I want to do is archers. Also Bridget and Holden. Yeah, okay, so Bridget and Holden we're going to leave up here because I think I want to leave some archers up here. So those two can stay. I'll probably leave Jemka. So let's move him up. Can he make it? He can make it to that square. That's a wood tile. Yeah, it'd be better to end his turn there. Alright, so Sylvia... Let's see, what do we do with Sylvia here? We're gonna end her turn next to Claude by dancing him. Not needed right now. We'll get him some level ups if we need to, but it's not mandatory. And then, I'm thinking of starting to do some warping. So, like, I could start sending Azel and Talta home. Theoretically. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We'll send them home first. Oh, never mind. That... Actually, no, this... No, I messed it up. Well, I pseudo messed it up. I can still do it. Alright. Get out of here, Taltia. And I think I mentioned earlier that I might have considered giving the warp staff to somebody else because it's worth a lot of experience. And I'm not really getting a lot of value out of it by just doing this, but it's fine. I'm also pretty sure I want to send Sylvia back down as well. So, like, we're focusing on these guys first. Just because Sylvia is gonna... I'm still gonna send her to the village. But, I'll probably send the two mages there. Plus a good bulk of, like, flyers and cav. Because I don't think we're gonna need a whole lot just to kill this guy and then to hold the line up here. So, anyway, that's what I'm thinking. I think I might leave Lewin up here. He's not specifically... Nah, he'll be fine. We'll leave him up here. That way they've got a healer, even if he's not a primary healer. Sigurd, I think I'm definitely gonna... No, he has to seize. I actually should be moving him forward here. And then Ira... I don't know what I'm doing with Ira just yet. And Arden probably isn't doing anything, so there's that. And then I think I want to return Aaron next turn. Okay, and then Alec... Maybe we leave, like, Alec and Noish up here and send the rest of the good cav down. Send Beowulf, Lex, Sigurd. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Also, I never killed this guy, by the way. That was... Wasn't that something I was supposed to do here? Maybe Aaron? Oh, yeah, Brave Lance. Haha. Maybe she can win. Maybe she can win. And then we will be returning her. I think my return party will be kind of around here, and we'll have people seize, and anyone that wants to come back go that way. Okay, so we're going to leave, what did I say? Alec Noish, probably Warp Dewback. We're going to leave Bridget Holland. We're going to leave Jamka and Lewin. That's lots. That's probably enough. I know Midir is down here somewhere. I can probably deploy him as well. Also... Oh, right, we just warped them back. Let's get Midir out of there, just in case... He shouldn't have any love complications, but let's get him out of there. Also, you get to see his overworld upgraded sprite. Oh, yeah, also 1 HP. Good stuff, good stuff. Anyway, he did get promoted last time. Alright, then Claude just stays here. Hopefully, Sigurd and Aideen shouldn't mess up the love. Who knows? I should check what the augury says back in the castle, though. Just to make sure we're actually making progress. Alright, so let's kill this guy. We got a tornado-wielding Baron, which is kind of ridiculous. Let's see. Lex should get a level up here, right? I don't even care if he gets the kill, but just do some damage. Oh, yeah. He's probably not going to double, because these tomes are pretty light. So 11 speed. He's not going to get any doubling. I guess we do use the Brave Axe. He's only got 42% to hit. He definitely doesn't kill. He probably takes a lot of damage, but... Come on, traitors. Granvale's bounty on your heads is mine for the plucking. Great. Double the greatness. Well, there you get to see Tornado for the first time. We dodged the 82, so that makes up for it, though. Alright, next, Beowulf, maybe? I bet you he'll have a better chance to hit. Definitely. 25 damage counter, but that's not going to kill him, right? There we go. There we go. That's my Beowulf. Dodges the tornado. Misses. Hits! Wait, how many hits did he get? What was that? Beowulf! He must have had his charge activate. Beowulf! Alright, good job, buddy. I was not expecting so many attacks. He has Pursuit, so I was expecting 4. But then he got like 4 and then 2 more, I think? Yeah, because he went double attack, counter, double attack, and then he did 2 more attacks. Now, it could have been Adept, I guess. Man, yeah, Beowulf gets a lot of attacks. I think the Brave Sword on him is just amazing. Oh, right, Adept doesn't stack with Brave Sword. That's right. He learned this when he promoted, and it's not a great combo, but still, Accost does work sometimes, and Pursuit, still pretty amazing. Gotta repair that sword, though. Alright, I could have got into the... No, Sigurd. Alright, so Sigurd can seize next turn. We're gonna... I'm gonna save it, because I have a feeling this is the wrong one. And I kind of want to keep dancing and returning people, so I can do 4 per turn, rather than, just 1 return, 1 warp. You know there's a drawbridge over the Thove River. Yeah, that's under the control of Duke Mayo. If it's still drawn and you don't have the key, you're not getting across. Mind you, if you have a thief's sticky fingers at your service, that might not be a problem. What's that? You already did it? How'd you do that? Alright, so then I don't really want to send her there. So then, if you're playing along, send Sylvia to this village, and you should have a special... I think she gets a sword out of it, which might have been nice. I don't know. Okay, so... Return... Who else are returning? So I'm just trying to position my returners so that we can dance for both of them, basically. And I definitely want to return Erin. I want to return her soon. I think we're going to leave Bridget over here with Holland because they got to work on their love. I think I was going to leave Alec and Noish. I don't know. I might have too many people up here, actually. We also should try to return Sylvia fairly soon as well. I guess if Jamka stays up, do we need Lewin here as well? No, we got 2 mages down south. Lewin can stay up here because he's fine. I guess we should send Ira down. Trying to figure if I can set up a double teleport. I don't know if I need actually to leave Alec and Noish up here, but... So, do Ira, Claude eventually, Erin, and then we'll also send the two warpers down as well, I suppose. But we're gonna have to march the main cav body over. Sorry, guys. This is a little bit more set up than I than I expected. It's not that complicated, I'm just getting confused. I should have left Dew, like, right here. And then I could have stood Requisites there and Aideen here. And that would have got Aaron and Dew. Is there any way I can still... But then who else am I really teleporting after that? I guess... Sylvia and Claude? I kind of messed it up, didn't I? Why don't we send Alec and Noish back as well? I don't know. You know, if we need more help up here, we can send people back up if we have to. That's the spirit. All right, how could I set this up? I want to teleport Aaron. I'd like to teleport Aaron before she moves. That's kind of the trick here. So, dance here. Teleport here. So we'll send Alec first. We will have Aideen. Doesn't really matter who does. No, it does matter. You have to work Alec. All right. Don't worry, guys. I figured it out. Look at all the productivity. Alright, you can Canto. I forgot about that. Magic Canto. Pretty good. That might have made it a little bit easier to do this setup, actually, but it's fine. Alright, now we're going to send Ira back. And Dew. And then basically all that's left is the Cav that are staying. And, oh, let's just get this out of the way. I know we already did it, but let's get the money on somebody. Why did I use it to her specifically? I don't know. No specific reason. Alright. What's this? I've never seen this before. I'm back! About time too, I'm starving. Huh? Hang on, Ira, you were just waiting for me? Yeah, you were out for a while, Dew. I was starting to get a bit concerned. Is this an event I've never seen before? This is not even on my list of events. There's not supposed to be any Dew conversations when you warp them back to base? You were out there a while, Dew. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. What? Okay, maybe what that is if maybe what I've never done is I've never teleported both or just returned two lovers back to the same place. Maybe you always get that event if you return them to the main castle. Neat! This game's got some neat little things in it. That's awesome. If that's the truth, that's awesome. Alright, Talta, get out there. I don't want to mix up your love. And Azul, get out there. Erin. Now, we can't send her, like, we can't actually cross the river yet, but I want to be ready to as soon as we seize the castle, kind of thing. And Dew, I'm not sure. We'll send him. I'm not sure if there's much for him to do. We'll send him across though. Okay, he can give gold. He's got a little bit of gold. Maybe we'll get some more gold over here. Maybe I'll try to prioritize a little bit of money stealing. That'd be nice. Alright. Claude ends by his girlfriend. Lewin just moves forward slowly. I think this will probably get him through just the same speed, basically. And that's it. So I think I'm going to leave Noish here. And 2 archers, a swordsman, a mage. And that might be it. Oh, Arden. Don't worry, Arden will help. But I kind of want to send the majority of my forces down south. Okay, so Sigurd can seize, but do I want to seize this turn? What turn are we on anyway? Just so you guys know. How many turns am I going to waste? We're only on turn 21. That's not even that many, honestly. I think I want to wait one more turn before I seize, just so that I have, you know, got people into position a little bit better. Alright, so we want, if possible, Beowulf and Lex this turn. We can set up a dance, but who will Raquasis be warping then if I do this? I mean, it's obviously optimal to warp or return before they move so that we can get them out of the castle quicker. Alright. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just thinking about the love, you know. Okay, and then... yeah, the only way we get the double dance is if I move someone ahead of time. Yeah, that's okay. It means Lex will be a little bit behind the rest of the down Selders, but so will Sigurd, because he's going to have to wait until next turn as well. Actually, we could seize this turn and warp Sigurd immediately if I really cared. Although I still want to, like, return both my warpers as well. So, I mean, I feel like I don't have enough people down south yet, because that's probably where the big army will be. So who are we... oh, I didn't put Claude next to Sylvia, my bad. I actually don't have anyone else to warp specifically. I wasn't even thinking about... oh, we could warp Sylvia and Claude this turn. Yeah. And then next turn, it'll be Sigurd and the other one of these two. Yeah, that's probably good, because I want Sylvia down there. Yeah, let's get this going. Because of the way the mountain thing's going to work, having a dancer to push people through it quicker will be quite nice. Alright, and then yeah, the only thing left is to send Sigurd home. And I'll seize next turn just to give everyone a little bit more time. Should be fine. In fact, I'm almost positive we could have seized this turn without any real problems, but still. So yeah, we can't really cross the bridge yet. It's also going to be, I think, a no-fly zone or whatever you call it over here, but we'll test it out. Dew is maybe good in the mountains? I don't know. We'll see. Azel's kind of... oh yeah, hold on. Alright, so we've got Beowulf. Get him moving, but not... actually, I think I could put him beside... because he's already got his lover set up. But I'm not 100%, so let's not accidentally mess that up. Ira can move... I'm not even sure how many of these people have the time to get across the mountains anyway, but... I'm going to leave Claude in here. Because I think they get love points if they're in the same castle. No, I'm not. I'm going to move him out now because Sylvia is much faster than he is. So I can just move her next turn and he'll sort of catch up with her then. Alright, next turn we seize and we progress the story a bit. Sire, the Thove village elder would like a word with you. Of course. Actually, I imagine we need to talk the situation over. Bring him in. Lord Sigurd, I presume. We can't thank you enough for killing the Duke of our lands, Lord Mayo. He made a terrible sandwich. No one likes mayonnaise. The entire population of Thove that survived the bandit attacks is rejoicing at his downfall. Are you sure? I mean, I just conquered you. Am I not the enemy? Lord Mayo was nothing but a tyrant. All he ever did was bleed us dry. Did you not see the bandits? You fight in the name of Queen Rana, and there isn't a Celestian alive who doesn't bear the utmost adoration for our queen. Also, your prince is in our prince is in your army. Is that so? Thank you. Anyway, in the interim, I think I'll leave the governing of Thove to you, sir. Once the crisis has settled, the Queen will be in touch to arrange a proper successor. Until then, I'm sure you'll be a just governor to help heal Thove's wounds. Maybe plant some food or something. Very well. Please, your Lord Sigurd, do all you can to protect the Queen. She is a treasure to us, and a beacon of peace and kindness. Rest assured, my good man, as so long as I live, I swear that I'll let no harm come to Queen Rana. You have my word. So now that he said that, she's gonna die. Great. Thanks, Sigurd. You just had to go and say you promise. Like, if I understand correctly, Queen Rana is over here in Celeste, the capital, while we were hanging out over in Selene for some reason. And, you know, there's gonna be an army, right? Like, come on, guys. Come on, Sigurd. How can you protect her if you're not even there? So let's get them going as quick as we can. Let's see. We want to send... I think... Who has the return band? Does anyone have the return band? No one's got the return band. Looks like one of my spellcasters is staying up north. I'm going to keep Aideen up north. We're going to send Raquasis down south. So that means Raquasis can return and then get warped. I figure it's more likely Raquasis will be helpful down south because she's quick. Also, I can buy her a bow because I was supposed to do that. And she should have a bow because A. Alright. Also, Aideen doesn't really need the, Aideen does not need the experience. Alright, so hopefully I've left enough units up here to guard, the castle. As if it might need guarding. Still, this is not a terribly weak party. Don't forget Arden's here. He can help. He's helping. Alright, down here. Yeah, you can see we still can't cross. So I got my guys as close as we can, at least a couple of them. I don't know where the optimal errand placement is. I think it's recommended you just have her near the mountains. And... I'm going to put Beowulf as far forward as I can. And then Midir, although I should heal Midir. Midir's kind of useless with no HP, isn't he? No one has... I might be able to get Claude over to be adjacent to this tile. So let's see if that might be possible. Alec can be here. And Ira can be here. So what I want to check is... Now, I also could dance... One option would be to dance for Sigurd and Raquies. Let's just deploy Lex first. But I think it's more important that I get Sylvia moving forward. So let's see how far she can move first. All the way up to here. So we could put Claude here, dance him, and he could heal. Or we could just fortify. I mean, I didn't need to do this. This is 1,500 gold. Just throwing it away. There we go. 85 experience for Claude. But now he can heal him twice. So it's superior. Oh, we have a talk. What was that? I didn't... Who can she talk to? Oh, that's right! Because we just captured a castle, there's another talk that wasn't here before. Sylvia. So this is probably love points for the two of them, which would have been nice, because I would like for the two of them to do that thing that they do. Alright, Midir doesn't need healing. Let's just keep working on love points and maybe let them talk next turn. Sorry, Midir. You know, I also could have pulled Midir back to this tile so I could heal him. That also would have worked. There's a plethora of options that I'm omitting from my current strategy. Alright, let's just end it. End it! Though has fallen, has it? I almost feel bad for my brother. Little more than a pawn in my dreams, who outlived his usefulness. Pamela, it's your turn. Lead your Pegasus Knights into battle at once. Sigurd is well clear of the capital. I'm actually pretty close. Seize it while he has no chance of aiding them. So it was supposed to be an ambush. We should have just left Arden to guard the capital. Maybe we can make it in time. I feel really bad because I have a feeling Queen Rana is dead now after we promised to save her. Just as how it works. So this will be the second Pegasus Brigade. Dire news, milady! Zaxxon has deployed Pamela's Pegasus unit. They're closing in on the capital. What? This can't be happening. So at long last, Dakar has put to rest his tired old facade of innocence. Be at ease, milady. My squad will keep Pamela at bay. Manya, are you sure you can do this? I've heard stories of the sheer terror of Pamela's might. Of course, I know better than to take lightly such a formidable foe. But remember, I am one of the three Falcon Knights of Celeste. I never enter a battle ill-prepared. I'm sorry, Manya. I already know well how you feel about this, but To fight in your name is the only life I know. Milady, please, don't worry about me. If that's all, then I'll be going. Knights to me, move out. Not cross knights. Alright, the armies look relatively well balanced. Pegasus battle go. High skies. Okay, we're gonna speed through this a little bit. Don't have all day, guys. Pegasus should be faster than this. Alright. So, can we cross the bridge? No. Dang it! I'm not even allowed to go help her. So we got another giant NPC battle. Who's gonna win? Well, we've got level 18 Pegasus with slim swords and lances versus level 18 Pegasus with javelins. Javelins means they can attack from range with no counter. But I would say probably accuracy-wise, I would bet more on the slim lances than the javelins. Javelins are pretty bad, but then again, no. If these guys move in, they will not get first strike. And then these guys would get first strike plus better weapons, so they might win. Also, we have Pamela, who, she's got, you know, she's probably one of the three Falcon Knights. And, she's got pretty, I mean, a shield ring's not a bad idea for Falcon Knight. Versus, oh, yeah, I mean, I hear it's a good idea. Manya with the silver sword. Looks like she's got better stats. Level 25 versus level 23. They're pretty close, but I would edge that Manya could win that fight. Although Pamela gets weapon triangle, so maybe I give it to her on that. All right. But why am I leaving all my archers up here? I don't know. Seems like they might try to seize the castle. Was there anybody that needed to go to the town? Because technically you can use the castle to shop, you know. Noish is done. You know, if we can just get Arden here, if we need to, we can move the Wingslayer off of him onto, say, Noish, where it would maybe be better. Actually, I bet you Holin with because he's got Pursuit, I bet you he would murder some, and also relatively high skill, relatively speaking. He would probably murder some Pegasus pretty well with that. I think we'll be fine, but... Oh, that's what we could do. We could repair the physics staff. No, we can't. Aideen needs some money. Midir, do you have any money for her? She really is, she's kind of poor now. You need to go earn some money so that your wife can repair her physics staff that I wasted. Alright, anyway, it looks like I was a little bit more proactive than necessary, as is a common Ankylo thing. We actually did not need to move people this far in advance, but yeah, it's fine, right? So Midir gets healed after all. And then we can have... I left a splace for Sylvia to talk to him, so we can get that out of the way too. Oh, also, I kind of messed up. I need to send Lewin down, because we're going to need to talk to Aaron at some point. I think it's after Celestia, though. So I've mentioned before, because I've been sort of, you know, not pairing up Lewin with Aaron to get the lover bonus. They have spent some turns together, but there's an event that pretty much seals the deal. What I can do is I can warp him straight to Celestia once we've captured it. So that's what I'll plan on. But I want to make sure he doesn't make any other girlfriends in the time being. Alright, that should be fine. Meanwhile... Hello there, Mr. Father! And who are you? I'm Sylvia! Well then, Miss Sylvia, how can I help you? Have you, perchance, recently run afoul of bandits? What's that? I'm not sure how to put this. You're wearing nothing but small clothes. Watch your mouth, Mr. Fella. Haven't you seen dancers like me before? This is just dancer's clothes. It's just like you wearing your churchy cloak. Is that? Sure, maybe you're cold. I didn't really read all that, because it's kind of just uncomfortable here. Oh no, even around here I'm never cold, because my heart's ablaze. Is dancing truly so fun for you? This is great. We're putting the high priest, who's like the stuffy... He's not really old per se, but he's like cloistered with this girl. This is the best matchup in the world. My heart's ablaze. Yeah, is it really that fun? Yeah, I just love it. Is that so? What of your parents, child? Do they agree with this career of yours? Actually, I'm an orphan. When I was really little, my master took me in and helped me become a dancer. But he was an awful man. He'd always beat me out of nowhere. About a year ago, I couldn't stand any more of it, so I ran away. Oh, well, I see. What a horrible tale. I believe I know your pain. I once had a sister who would likely be around your age if she was still alive. A sister? Yes, green-haired. Alas, she was abducted while she was still an infant. I've searched for her ever since, but to this day I've yet to find any sign of her. Oh, I bet she's like a princess, all pretty and classy. Definitely not me. I disagree. I assure you, I do find you to be utterly charming in your own way. You possess a unique grace and beauty. Oh, Mr. Feather, really? Of course, I cannot lie. Thank you, no one's ever told me anything like that. This feels kind of funny somehow. Oh, great, now I'm crying. So, yeah. Broggy Major Blood. Broggy Minor Blood. Their children are going to be awesome. Just go with it. Alright, anyway, let's not dwell. In other news, Sigurd! Is there anything he needs to do in the castle? He's got lots of money. We could try to buy something. I feel like I left some items at the pawnbroker, but I forgot about them. We could buy a horse slayer or an armor slayer. Oh, yeah! It's really important that I put a bow on Rockwis's. That's two times. And no one's carrying the Paragon band, because why would I remember to send that off? And, yeah. Alright. Good job, Blue. This is why I never do anything in the castle town, because every time I go in there I forget, and then I feel bad, and then we just leave. Alright, don't worry. Sigurd's on the way. And he's got his boy... Oh, wait. I didn't wreck it yet. Alright. Do I have enough money? I mean, we don't actually need specifically to buy the steel bow, but we might as well. Alright. Cool. Is there anything else I could buy for her? I mean, she can use any weapon she wants. She could even use an iron blade. Sure. She might run out of inventory space, but sure. Hold on to that. Would that be a useful weapon for her, you ask? Well, she's got 20 skill. The Miracle Sword only does 12 damage. The Iron Blade does unequivocally, unambiguously, or look. This guy, he needs to pay the bills. His children need food. Sometimes you've just got to pay the tax to the pawnbroker man so that his kin are okay. All right. Well, while we're here, let's go make sure this guy can afford to feed his children. I like to use this return staff, so keep it charged up. All right. We've got a steel bow. We've got a Nosferatu sword. We've got a miracle sword. Let's get out of here. We could send her to the arena. No, we can't. Never mind. What am I talking about? Yes, all according to plan. All according to plan. No. We could grind her up to level 20, 30 right now via returning. Who needs that? Okay. So, is there anything else I need to do down here? One of these days, Talta and Azel will become lovers. There is another discussion someone was going to have. Sigurd and Claude. So, I should try to get Sigurd to talk to Claude. That would be nice. And Arden's just moving. Okay, good. Look at that. Only took 10 minutes that turn. Good deal. Alright, Pegasus battle. Wait a second. The nomads have arrived. Ah, Duke Andre, I presume. You certainly took your sweet time getting here. And, oh, how magnificent. So this is Jungbi's renowned Bow Knight Legion. Wait, isn't Jungbi like my castle or something? Jungbi is like either Aideen or my castle. Chalfie, I think Chalfie is where Sigurd comes from, and Jungbi is where... Yeah, because Midir is a Bow Knight, and he was guarding Aideen at Jungbi, right? Maybe? And this guy is her sister. Her brother. Alas, my father is dead, and my sister is a fugitive among the traitors. This leaves me and me alone as the Duke of Jungbi and leader of our legion. Against the might of the Beigen Ritter, these winged ponies stand no chance at all. Now sit back and watch them drop like flies. Well, okay. Add in 9 Bow Knights, things change a little bit. So, maybe the Queen's army should turn around. This is a lot of NPC battles here. So, you guys should dismount. If I've learned anything about Pegasus Knights in 3 houses, you should just try to kill a couple enemy pigs and then land. Alright, we're gonna really skip a lot of this because, oh boy. We'll just have a review of it at the end of the turn. Oh, hey! It's a duel! I'm sorry. I know you're not to blame, but this must be done. Good, take out the leader. Kill her! Is that... who won? That was the right person won? I'm pretty sure the good girl won, right? Yeah. Excellent. It's been a while, Pamela. I've known you for years, ever since we trained side by side to become knights. But not once did I ever suspect we would someday find ourselves as enemies. Manya, only you would be so foolish as to insist on following your own queen to her inevitable grave. How dare you follow the rightful nobility? Why should I complain, though? After all, once you're out of the way, that leaves me as the greatest knight of Celeste. But aren't you about to die? The only fool here is you, Pamela. No, it's too late to change your mind. You're so set on your fate. Very well. All I can do now is give you a last honorable duel befitting a Celestian knight. Saccharine as ever, aren't you? But we already won, so the duel's over. We win! Right, now all of the Pegasus Knights go home, because we honorably dueled their leader that was already halfway dead. And now it's done, right? I mean, Manya wrecked them, man. If that's what happened. We got that first strike on Pamela's army. A couple of her buddies just poked her with a lance. And then Manya just came in and murdered her. 0 damage. Good job, honestly. Maybe she got her adept off or something. The problem is, they should have dismounted or something. I know, you can't dismount in this game, but still. So Andre, brave bow, yeah. Everyone's got a shield ring. Someone's just making a killing selling these shield rings to everybody these days. Yeah, that's going to be pretty bad. I don't think the brave bow is great, but it should be good enough in this situation. In fact, they have 9 of them. That's hilarious. Remember when I'm like, wow, we found a brave bow. That must be really rare. Well, nah, there's like dozens of them. They got a big pile of them over in Jungbi. I don't know why you didn't take one with you when you left, because obviously they have tons of them. Do these guys have brave bows at the same time? Might as well give everybody a brave bow. No, but he does have long-range magic. So there's that. Alright. So it looks like I still can't cross the river to go help anybody. So, alright. Claude, get out of the way. Sigurd. Well, there's not much we can do, so I'm just moving. I actually could probably keep Sylvia closer to the front, because I think if we need to rush over these mountains, I'm going to want Sylvia to, like, rush down, dance someone so they can get across it in, like, 1 turn. But anyway, for this turn, Sigurd, chit-chat. I'm sorry I dragged you into this mess, Father Claude. It's alright. If anything, I'm kind of curious about this young girl you keep putting beside me. I'm sorry that my efforts to aid you simply weren't enough. I did return to Granvale, and I was about to relate the truth to His Majesty. But Reptor interfered before I could do anything. And now I, too, am branded a traitor to the motherland. Hey, I asked about this a few episodes ago, so it's nice that they cleared that up. I've had just about enough sitting here letting Reptor have his sorry way. I swear, I have half a mind to storm straight into Granvale and end this once and for all because I've got an army just sitting here. And, I mean, you know, we've got this army raised. We're all raring to go. We could just march south and head right in and kill Reptor and take over the kingdom. That seems to be what we're good at, so let's just... No, no, no. You know better than to rely on brute force or to risk the common folk's safety. For now, Lord Sigurd, we must endure. I will endeavor to create you a casus belli to reclaim the throne of your homeland. Then you can attack. But father, make no mistake, I feel your pain too. But this crisis's end now lies in fate's hands. That's the kind of thing the translators could try to reword a little bit. It doesn't flow off the tongue very easily. There is nothing any of us can do to save ourselves anymore. Not that I'm complaining, it's just sometimes it's difficult in written text. So that was a good little dialogue to see. I'm glad we got that. That sort of explains a little bit about what's going on with Claude, why he has not been successful in influencing Granvale, and of course Sigurd is already planning on invading Granvale. So I'm sure that'll be the next chapter. Where else can we go? We've already invaded the 3 neighboring kingdoms. Are we going to go to Isaac or something? Alright, so really there's not a lot to do here. Rockwisses. Already got a girlfriend, boyfriend. Everyone's deployed. The only difference I would do is I'd put Sylvia a little bit closer. Everyone's healed up enough. I could have healed Claude, I guess, but... yeah, we're pretty much full power. And our Northern Defense Force... oh yeah, don't forget Arden. But other than that, we're pretty much set, I think. Okay. Not much to do until we can cross the river, I guess. So I definitely didn't need to rush to send people home or wait an extra turn for Sigurd to conquer. But I wasn't 100% sure how this scenario worked down here. So I feel like preemptively getting people ready to cross the river was a good idea. It just wasn't necessary. Because we're going to have a couple turns of NPC battles. And, oh! So the Bow Knights are moving in. They're going to, like, just demolish these guys. Sorry, good Pegasus Knights. You're all dying. So, I mean, there's nothing we can do. That... I mean, attacking them in melee is not the worst idea, but... That's a tough fight. Anyway, they're not going to win enough. Now, I didn't even notice. Is Manya still alive? I expect next round all the good Pegasus Knights will be dead. Now, they killed one of the Beigenrichter, but that's not nearly enough. They would have needed to kill, like, half of them, maybe 6 of them. And plus, they're just terribly outnumbered now. Between the already existing Pamela's Knights plus the Beigenritter, there's just no way. Oh, Manya, your shield ring won't protect you. Alright, well, I mean, there's really not much else to do here, is there? I think Sylvia would build love points with Lex, so I'm kind of contemplating how I want to maneuver this. Yeah. I have a plan. Don't worry, I have a plan. Hey, it's a level up. That's what I needed. HP, defense. Not much. Alright, Claude can move down. That should be fine. And then Sylvia can stay only next to him. And then that way... Because if I understand correctly, she's one of the hardest characters for love points because she's interested in, like, everybody the same, and Claude's not her best match. Although they did get that little conversation. That definitely will help. We could have checked in the castle to see how they were doing. At least to make sure he's her #1, basically. Other than that, nobody in here is building love points. Yeah, everyone else is done or doesn't get a girlfriend. Oh yeah, there's Azel and Taltia, but they just end their turns here. They'll eventually work it up. And up north... I think I am going to move this Wingslayer next turn. We can have Arden sell it and Noish pick it up, or Holland. Actually, Holland. I mean... No, I'm going to give it to Noish, because I think Holland could kill something on his own. He's already very strong. Noish would need the crit. And the Wingslayer is a guaranteed crit. I don't even know if that would let him get a kill. But I don't think Arden... It just doesn't matter on Arden. That's my story. Alright, back to NPC battling. So, do we really need to watch all this? I'm pretty sure all of Manya's force is going to die. It might take a while, but they'll all be dead soon enough. They're down to 4, 3, 2. That's Manya herself, I think. Maybe we'll watch the final couple blows here. But, like, we don't even get to see the animations or the hit rates or anything, so NPC battles are just the worst. Alright, here it is. Well, she did. Nah, Aaron, Prince Lewin. Too bad Aaron couldn't go help her. I wonder if there would have been a way for me to protect her with Aaron. Like, if I was allowed to fly over there, could I have saved them? No, Manya's been killed. How could this happen? Whoever invented bows is just not fair. Bows on horses, that's cheating. All we have is Pegasus Knights, and they have bows. Cheaters. I'm so sorry, Manya, forgive me. Who could have ever imagined countering a flying brigade with an archer brigade? What? Manya's dead? You're joking. Alright, he's supposed to be a bard, but he's... Look, the emotions have got to him. Huh? Manya? No, this can't be happening. Remember, sister. Sister that knows her dark secret. How could anyone have killed her? Bows. This can't be. In a world where bows get criticals against Pegasus Knights, you'd think they would understand how fragile they are, and that a full Pegasus squad is really not very effective. I still can't go help them. I was also supposed to... I was supposed to repair this, too. I wonder if he can make it back in time. Okay. I have no idea when we're going to be allowed to cross this bridge. And I definitely should have done this earlier. And he can't shop this turn, but he can repair next turn and move forward. It'll be fine. I could have returned. I'm an idiot. I should have returned him, and then he could have bought it, moved over, and danced him, and he would have already be back. That's so smart. Hold on, guys. That's the smartest thing I ever came up with. Beowulf? Oh, he's way down here. That's fine. Look, no one really thinks Midir's gonna help, right? Besides, Rockwasis is Beowulf's wife by now. So she wanted to revert time just to like speed this up a little bit. Because she knew that her boyfriend could really use a repaired sword. It's like, honey, you forgot to repair your sword. I told you to repair your sword. Okay, I'm just sending you back to the castle. You're gonna repair your sword, and then you're gonna go save the day. Alright. That's my headcanon for Beowulf and Rockwasis. She is a princess. Alright, look at that. He's already back in the action. I'll even dance him all the way up forward again. I still could have done the dance section a bit better, but it's fine. I'm not really doing anything other than making sure I've got Cav ready to go the second this opens up. As fast as they can. Except minus maybe Sylvia's dance. Okay. That was a fun little micromanagement there. Very important. Ankylo strats. Alright, Arden. I think we bought you the Wing Slayer. I don't know if you ever used it. I think the first round of Pig Knights he actually got to fight a couple, but it's Arden. And then I decided Noish would buy it. Okay, assuming, yeah, there it is. Sorry. It's not a name that comes up in most. I don't think I've seen another Fire Emblem that has a Wing Slayer weapon. Like, I've seen Dragon Slayers that work on Wyverns. Horse and Armor Slayer is pretty standard. But I think this is the only one that's like a Wing Slayer that I've seen. Alright. Is the NPC battle completed? Yes. Heh! I expected so much more from Celeste's famous Pegasus Knights. No matter, I suppose we might as well bring down the capital while we're here. Pamela, didn't she die already? Maybe I missed it, but I thought she was dead. Your unit will cross the mountains, besiege and capture Throve immediately. Very well. Maybe I missed it. I thought for sure she was the one that died in the duel. Maybe it was just one of her random minions. Anyway. So now that they're coming at us, can we actually fight them, please? Nope. Nope. So, well, they're gonna head up this way, I guess. At least I left some army back here. I got all the talks out of the way. Let me just double check some love points while I'm... Hey! Talta Azul, complete! Excellent. That's great! Alright, so that is real great. Yes, that's perfect. So then... we only have 3 left. We have Claude, Sylvia, which I expect to be the hardest. Aaron, Lewin, which is going to be automatic soon enough. Oh yeah, and one more still. Holin and Bridget. And they're not quite ready yet. I'm assuming this formation is safe. I wonder if I should leave my people in the forest just to have some defense. Now, they have javelins, so it's going to be kind of a pain to fight them, whatever we do. I don't know. I'm still probably going to keep the mages kind of back. I didn't really leave enough characters to make a full defensive line safely. But it should be okay. So that's one more love done anyway. I think we're 3 out of 7 done for sure, but 1 is basically guaranteed. No, we're 4 out of 7 done. There's 1 more that's almost guaranteed easily, and then 2 more to work on. Yeah. Good, good, good. Alright, just speed through this. We're gonna end today's episode pretty soon. Just trying to think of how I can set this up so Sylvie is close to the front line without getting a whole bunch of jealousy. Or whatever it is. Incorrect love points. I think this is just gonna have to do is put him there and her this side. It's fine. It doesn't put her super close to the front, but at least she's nearly there and she can keep working on her love. Yeah, I mean, that's as good as we can do. There's really not much else for me to do. It's kind of... Okay, I definitely vastly overestimated how quickly we needed to get down south. We had so many turns to do this. I should have just seized the castle as quickly as I could up north. Like, it's good we get more turns for love points and all that, but this has been way overkill. The only chapter I went too slow on was chapter 2, I believe. Ever since then, I've been pretty far ahead of the curve on terms of, like, getting to places on time. The capital is oh, they must have just wandered in there with no one guarding them, so they seized it instantly. Why did no one guard the castle? I could have made it to the castle on time. The capital is under our control. Good. Mission accomplished. We ride for Granvale. Together. Someone play our music theme. Please, it's from Fire Emblem 1. You guys know it. It's not in this game, though. Well, bad news for Queen Rana. I guess she just got killed there? I mean, I said I'd protect her, so now she's dead, right? At long last, the capital is mine, and mine alone, even though I didn't capture it, it was some other guy, so they probably... now I owe him a favor, and blah, blah, blah. Mine alone! Now I want a Wind Mage unit deployed across at Celeste River. Fortify our defensive line. Nothing can defeat an impassable river that no one is allowed to cross. But even still, I will put axemen and some mages to defend the impossible terrain. But don't even think about killing the queen. We can't waste a hostage of such high value. Got it, sir. You know, I'm just an axe guy. I don't really know what you're talking about. Just got axes. Yep, see, this is my axe guy brigade. Hurry, you need to flee as fast as you can. But, your highness. I'll be okay. Look after yourselves. People, please. The queen wants us to run, so come on. Run now. Into the cold night. This is essentially the reason why I moved everyone down ahead of time. Villagers to rescue. Axe guys to plunder. They might even have money, maybe. Do, come on, do. Huh? What the hell are all the townsfolk? Oh, man, we were gonna pillage. They scarpered, didn't they? Damn it, they took all the fun out of this. Boys, it's up to you now. Get out there and butcher those little pigs. Ha ha ha, no survivors, understood? Actually evil banditry, go. No, please stop. My citizens are as innocent as they come. Killer! It matters not what happens to me, but please don't harm my people. No, I don't think so. You've been screwing up Lord Dakar's will long enough, missy. About your time you learned your lesson. Cut her legs off with axes. Ha 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 ha. He didn't say we couldn't cut her legs off. It appears leaving this to Donovan was a good idea after all. Now who's this lady? Well now, it's been a long time since I've seen such daring villainy anywhere. It's almost enough to turn a weaker stomach. Coming from someone like you, willing to kill anyone, anywhere, anytime, anyhow, anyway, anybody. As long as you're handsomely paid, that's quite a claim. High praise indeed if it's from the lips of the infamous Lamia the Infernal. No, quite the flatterer, are you? Now, where do we begin with our mayhem? For now, your group will guard the castle. Be ready to roll out! You're not a transformer, though, so I don't know how you will do that. Traditional welcome in case Sigurd's thugs try causing us grief. Never mind their history of conquering every castle they come across the entire continent. It won't happen to you, right? Guard duty? Really? What's the fun in that? No matter. It's your money. Not for long. Do get in there. Oi, ladies, listen up, we're on guard duty. Stick to the castle and pick off the enemy leftovers if they come. So, a girl brigade. Sword girls and mages and healers. Alright, but we're gonna end the episode here. Next episode, children, axe guys, mages, my army. Also Pegasus knights. Maybe some girls with some swords. Also a healer. Anyway, that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. At least we're making some progress today, right? That's what counts. So I will see you next time. Maybe we can finish Chapter 4 in one episode. I would not get my hopes too high. Mountains are tough, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I will see you there. Thanks for watching, yada yada. And yeah, you know the idea. Also, like, smash that button, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, you know how it is. I'm peer pressured into reminding people to press the like button. It's horrible. Someone help me.